lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video. Today's video, we got the best two-way stretch 5 build at NBA 2K20. Now, before we get into this video, man, I just want to say if I sound different in this video, it's because I was losing my voice and I'm barely getting my voice back. I just want to address that out the way. And also, I do want to say my fault for not posting as actively as I usually do recently. I've been pretty busy, so I do apologize for that. But like I said, we got the two-way stretch 5 build. It's going to be a very nice center build. Make sure you guys do make it a center, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now, moving on to skill breakdown with this build, man. Based off the name, two-way stretch 5, you would think you're going to pick the defense and shooting pie chart. It turns out this is not the pie chart you use to make this build. Based off the name, you would think it was this pie chart though, because two-way stretch 5, you would think good defense and good shooting. I tried using this pie chart. I couldn't get the name on this pie chart. The pie chart we are going to be picking is going to be all shooting. This is kind of surprising to me because this pie chart doesn't really offer the best defense possible. Opposed to shooting, you do have pretty good shooting, of course. Playmaking's decent, finishing's decent, but I didn't think this pie chart would be the one to pick because the defense is the best, but it is. Now, moving on to physical profile with this build, man, there's only one pie chart you can use to make this build. Now, usually with the center build, I do tell you to pick the balanced pie chart. Now, I did try using this balanced pie chart to make this build, but whenever I did, it gave me the name stretch 5. It didn't say two-way stretch 5. For some reason, you can't get that build name out of this pie chart. You actually have to pick this pie chart, the third one, the agility and strength pie chart. I don't know why it doesn't give you the name if you pick balance. You have to pick this pie chart right here to get the two-way stretch 5 name. You're gonna have good speed, good strength. You're just gonna be lacking in vertical, and honestly, you don't really need vertical with this build. So make sure you guys do pick this pie chart. Now, moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this, so you get the maximum badges possible. You are going to max out your standing dunk to a 54. Also max out your mid-range to an 87. You're going to max out your three-point shot. Your free throw, you are going to put this to a 78 just like that. And your post fade, you are going to max this out to a 95. Now, moving on to playmaking, you're going to max out your pass accuracy to a 74 and also max out your post moves to a 77 just like that. Now, moving on to your defense, you are going to max out your interior defense, also max out your perimeter defense, also max out your lateral quickness, and your steal, you also are going to max this out to a 54. Max out your block as well. Actually, I should have told you guys off the bat, you're just going to max out every single defensive stat. Max out your offensive rebounding, and of course, max out your defensive rebounding to a 76. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 1 finishing, 30 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 9 defensive rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 53 badges for this two-way stretch 5 build. This is the most badges you can get on this build that I've seen on YouTube personally. So this is a very nice build. Now, if you do want some finishing badges, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of playmaking badges. You're only gonna have like 30 badges. So personally, I think this is gonna be the best way to make this two-way stretch 5 build. Obviously, you're lacking in finishing, but you have great shooting, great playmaking, and decent defense. But now we're gonna get straight into this other stuff. And now body shape does not matter. I think just since it's a center, I don't pick built or burly. But like I said in every single one of my videos, you want to make your player defined, solid, compact, slight. It doesn't matter whatsoever. However you want your player to look, go ahead and do that. Me personally though, I'm gonna just pick built. Now, moving on to the height with this build, there's only one height I personally saw you can use to make this build. It's going to be 7'1". If you make the build any other height, it's not going to give you the name two-way stretch 5. It has to be 7'1". 7'1" is not a bad height. You still have 50 speed, good shooting. You're tall, so you're going to have some pretty good defense. Make sure you guys make the build 7'1". Now, moving on to the weight with this build, you do have to put your weight pretty high. Don't put it too high, because if you put your weight to 290, it's going to change your building. Weight you want to go is going to be 285 pounds. So you have an 80 interior defense. You get some better strength, all that good stuff. Just make sure the weight is 285. If you want the build name to be two-way stretch 5, put it to 285 pounds. Now, moving on to the wingspan with this build. Another very key thing with this build, the wingspan, don't go over 94.2. 94.2 is the absolute maximum you can do for the wingspan. If you max it out, it's going to change your name to a paint defender. So make sure your wingspan is 94.2. Now, you can go lower than that. If you want to do default wingspan, you'll still say two-way stretch 5, but I personally recommend you do 94.2, so you have some better defense and you still have 80 shooting plus 30 shooting badges. You're gonna be able to shoot pretty good. Just make sure you don't max your wingspan out to 95, or else it'll change your name to paint defender. Put to 94.2. Now, moving on to takeovers with this build, man. This is a two-way stretch 5. I would personally either pick sharpshooter or the rim protector badge. Now, rim protector, if you want to play better defense, I highly recommend you pick this takeover. If you want to shoot better, pick sharpshooter. I personally don't recommend picking post score. If you really want to, go ahead, but I personally recommend either rim protector or sharpshooter. I personally am gonna pick rim protector. I do want to have better defense with this build. You only have 9 defensive badges, but if you have rim protector badges, it'll help you play so much better defense. If you want sharpshooter though, you want to shoot the lights out, you do have 30 shooting badges, go ahead, but I personally recommend you pick rim protector. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a two-way stretch 5 similar to Jonas Valanciunas, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Very nice build, 53 badges. But now to get straight to the best badges for this build, man. If you still watch this video, man, make sure you guys do it the like button, subscribe, pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see we just hit 18k subs. Like I said, I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been super busy, but we're 1k subs away from 19k subs. You watch this video right now, like you see. Do it, the subscribe and turn on notifications. But now we're gonna get straight to the best badges. This build puts to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you guys see one finishing badge. Only thing we upgraded was standing dunks. So you're not gonna be able to finish really good with this build. So keep that in mind. I would personally just throw on contact finisher. We only upgraded standing dunks, so no other badges really gonna benefit you. You can change this up, do whatever you want to do. I just decided to throw on contact finisher. Now moving on to shooting badges, man, you get 30 shooting badges. Now starting off, man, you need Hall of Fame quick draw. You don't have this badge on, you're not going to be able to shoot. It's really that simple. I also recommend Hall of Fame range extender to help you shoot a lot deeper. I also recommend Hall of Fame hot zone hunter. You have all your hot zones badges to help you shoot 10 times better. I also recommend Hall of Fame green machine to help you shoot 10 times more greens. I got 14 upgrades left. I personally throw on Hall of Fame Deadeye to help you shoot a lot more contested. You definitely want that badge. Now 10 upgrades left. I'd personally recommend you throw on Hall of Fame catch and shoot. You're going to be spawning up a lot with this build. You definitely need this badge to shoot good off the catch and shoot. And I got 6 upgrades left. I personally recommend you throw on Hall of Fame deep fades. Keep in mind, you do have like a 95 post fade. You're going to be able to post fade from really deep with this build. So I recommend Hall of Fame deep fade. It's going to be a very nice badge for this build. 2 upgrades left. There's 3 badges I'd personally go with. Now, if you're going to be spawning up in the corner a lot, definitely throw on corner specialist. I think pick and popper is also a very nice badge. Steady shooter and volume shooter. Personally, I'm going to throw on silver volume shooter to help you shoot a lot better throughout the game. Pretty much this badge to help you if you keep shooting threes over and over throughout the game. It's going to give you a boost to your jump shot. So I think it's going to be the best shooting badges, but you can change it up. Do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to playmaking badges, man, you get 13 playmaking badges with this build. I personally recommend gold quick first step. I also recommend gold bailout. 7 upgrades left. I'm gonna say do silver unpluckable. And they got 5 upgrades left. If you want some of these post scoring badges, you don't really have the best finishing stats, so I wouldn't throw on post scoring badges. If you really want to, go ahead. But personally, I'm gonna throw on gold break start. Now you only got 2 upgrades left. I'm gonna do silver needle threader. I think it's gonna be the best playmaking badges, but like I say in every single one of my videos, you can change these badges up. Do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to defensive badges, 9 defensive badges. It's a 2-way stretch 5 build. Not the most defensive badges in the world for a 2-way, but it'll still get the job done. I personally recommend you throw on gold brick wall. With this build, you're gonna be setting screens. You're 7'1" center. I highly recommend you throw on gold brick wall. Now you only got 6 upgrades left. I would say Intimidator, you definitely need this badge on. I'm gonna do silver for right now. That could definitely change. Actually, thinking about it, I'm gonna do silver brick wall and I'm gonna do a gold Intimidator. Intimidator to make people miss shots, and silver brick wall is still gonna be pretty good for you. Now you got 4 upgrades left. I would say throw on silver rim protector. This badge help you block shots, all that good stuff. You have a pretty high block with this build. Now you got 2 upgrades left. I would say throw on post move lockdown. I'm telling you, whenever you go up against a 7'3" post scorer, you're going to get demolished if you don't have post move lockdown badge on. This badge will help you defend post scores so much better. I highly recommend you throw this badge on. You're definitely going to need this badge going against taller centers. Now, if you want clamps or pogo stick, you want clamps to play better perimeter defense on guards, go ahead and take off rim protector or post move lockdown, whatever you feel is not necessary. Clamps is also a good option, but this is what I'm going to do personally. But you can change it up, do whatever you want to do. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best 2-way stretch 5 build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit the like button, subscribe. As you guys can tell, like I said, my voice did not sound good right now. I just lost my voice like 2 days ago, and I'm barely getting it back. But the grind don't stop, man. Just because I'm losing my voice doesn't mean I'm not going to post videos, so we're going to have to tough through it. And once again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 18k subs. We're 1k subs away from 19k subs. You watch this video right now, you look what you see. Do it, the subscribe and turn on notifications. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out. And hopefully next video, I don't sound like this.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.